How is it going then, everybody? I hope you're all doing very well. Welcome back to another video here on our channel. I'm the FIFA Analyst. Today we are bringing you a video where we are going through a coaching session and discussing, kind of walking through, showing how to learn skill moves, how to perform skill moves, what are the things that you need to look for, and how to kind of nail them into your game. There's no camera today because my camera's not working. Trying to work out and figure that one out, so apologies for that. If you enjoyed the video, please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section, and let's go ahead and jump straight into it. So what skill moves do you feel comfortable with using at the minute? Well, I know you said full roll,
fake stop shot, step over, and heel to heel.
Okay. Heel to heel.
And then occasionally, if I remember to do it, that where he spins round, 180 or 360.
Spin, yeah.
Yeah. But again, I either use that in the wrong place and just run into somebody.
Yeah. A lot of it with skill moves, to be honest with you, is very much about kind of waiting for the defender to be close enough, not too far.
Yeah.
Let me just see which one first. So I think the first one I go with is the Directional Nutmeg. We did a Patreon post on it 2, 3, 4 weeks ago, maybe now. Have you ever used this? Have you ever had it into your game?
Sorry, mate. Just repeat that.
The Directional Nutmeg.
Oh yeah, I saw your video on it, and again, it's just doing it at the right time.
So right time with a Directional Nutmeg. Do you know how to do it, first of all?
Yeah, LB, RB, and then direction with your right stick. Is it?
That's it. That is it, exactly. So let's say, for example, there's a defender here.
Yeah.
A little stickman drawing, and he's off to the side of you. That's similar to when you would do the heel to heel, and you kind of just, if you basically do it, because this skill move, obviously the Directional Nutmeg, the majority of the times, say if you're here with Neymar and you're facing that way, you're going to be doing it in like a 45-degree angle, kind of like that. You're not going to do a Directional Nutmeg where you're here facing that way. You're not going to do it that way because he just knocks the ball to the side and it's really slow and really easy to defend. So you want to do it in a 45-degree, and that's where you need the defender to be off. So say if you're here, defender's directly in front of you, it's not going to work going that way because they can just go either way and then defend it. What you're waiting for, and this can work quite a lot of times, say you lay a ball in here from the centre mid to the striker or to the cam or whatever, he takes a touch, takes one little turn into that way. Normally the centre back would be here, you then Directional Nutmeg into that area, get that bit of pace boost, and then look for the shot across goal or fake shot stop into a Lacko Keta, for example, which can work quite well. So that's the Directional Nutmeg. That's how we want to be using it, and that's kind of what we're looking for. A ball roll scoop. Have you used a ball roll scoop?
No, I can't. I'm rubbish at it. I can't do it very well. It never works for me.
It's a lot of speed, to be honest. It's very, very fiddly. You got to do the ball roll. I mean, if you watch here, just look at the analog. So I go analog and then straight into the X and A, and then pushing that left analog stick the way I want it to go. I'll be honest, I don't think you need to really learn that. Like, it's really good. It's good to have, but the problem is to be fair, you've got the 5-star skillers, haven't you? Because you're going to do it with the 5-star skiller. That could be one. And you're kind of going to use that in a sense when someone comes in to tackle you as if you would in a ball roll, but you can just use it in a different direction to really, really catch them off guard.
So what does it do? Ball roll and then fake shot stop?
Ball roll, if you watch it there, just see how Neymar pops the ball off to the right, and then we go the opposite way with a scoop turn. See that?
Right, yeah.
Because the initial movement is to the right, the defender then thinks he's going that way. So he then moves out of the way. And then now, if you look at where I've paused that, I'm now pushing the left analog stick back the opposite way, and I'm just about to press the A button, and it does it. So literally, if I slow this right down for you, playback speed, 5. So turn around. Watch how I'll do the ball roll, which is pushing the right stick that way. Follow it up with an X and A and push that left analog stick the opposite way. Obviously, this can work in any direction. You just need to ball roll one way, scoop turn the other way. Can only be done with a 5-star skiller, though. All right.
Right. Okay.
Which obviously is a big factor. It's a good skill move to learn, but because it's limited to that 5-star skill move, it is very difficult. Now the heel to heel, you already used the heel to heel. Great, really glad to see that. Same as the Directional Nutmeg, defender has to be off to the side of you. So like here, we're about to use the heel to heel. The defender needs to be there, because if you do a heel to heel, if I'm facing that way and I do a heel to heel with the defender there, you're just doing a heel to heel into the defender. Like, that's just so easy to defend. It doesn't change the direction or anything. So that is very simple for people to do. People to defend, sorry. So to the next one. Does that make sense there, by the way? Sorry.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Scoop turn, again, it only comes off like 2 out of 10 times for me.
Scoop turn is a 5-star skill move while moving, while running, and it's a 4-star skill move while standing still. So the best time for the scoop turn to be inputted, first of all, is say pass into the striker's feet into there.
He's got his back to
back towards goal. Yeah, exactly that. And then you want to go kind of either way. Here, say if I'm facing this way would be the better to go because it's not as big of a scoop. Whereas if I went that way, it's like turning a truck. It just takes so long. It's ridiculous. So most people have an issue with the scoop turn because, especially with a 4-star skiller, because they're not standing. You have to literally be at a walking pace with a 4-star skiller to do it. If you're even jogging like a little bit, it won't happen. So this would input if it was a 4-star skill. Obviously, Neymar's a 5-star. Most people get it wrong because they either do the angle too little, which is like that way, so he just does a fake shot, there, or too much, and they kind of do a reverse fake shot where they stick their arms out like a scarecrow and just turn around and do it that way. Now, watch here. If you were to do a scoop turn here, what angle do you think it needs to be inputted
at? Towards the goalkeeper's right post.
Yeah, towards this post, and it's essentially most of the time with the scoop turn, it's about, I don't know, it's not, I suppose 90 degrees to about 60 to 90 is kind of where we're looking at. If you were just going to go directly here, that's not going to be enough. We need it to really be, I'm facing this way, that's the 90 degree, that's where I'm going to push that, left analog stick.
And when do you push it? Do you push it
as you're about to press X? Or do you do X and A for a fake shot?
Or X and A, yeah.
As you're about to press X, you do have to be snappy on this. If we watch this in slow speed, watch how. See that? It's like X at the same time as that left analog stick, and then A followed up by it. Just watch that again. Ready? So I'm about to press X. I'm about to push that left analog stick up.
Yeah.
Now, literally at the same time.
Yeah, got it.
Bang. And that inputs that.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the same with the 5-star skiller while jogging. They can obviously do that while moving along. And that's when that's going to be a really, really good skill move and quite useful. That's one of my favourites inside the box, actually.
Yeah.
It's so quick and so snappy, it's very difficult for the opponent to defend. Fake shot stop, La Coqueta.
Yeah,
so
that's
you do
the
the fake shot stop, but it's the La Coqueta is one that you don't get right. You say you normally mess up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I always get tackled.
Okay, so fake shot stop, La Coqueta. I'm going to be honest with you. One of my pet hates in FIFA because every man and their dog does it. Everyone knows a fake shot stop, La Coqueta. FIFA 19 was a La Coqueta game. Everyone just La Coqueta. I didn't play that one, but I've seen it, and it was torture to watch. People would just be running around the pitch doing La Coquetas all the time. The community's got very used to the animation, knowing how it works, when it's best to work.
Yeah.
When a fake shot stop happens, I can almost bet my life on it. 95% of the time, they're gonna do a La Coqueta because it's just human nature. Like they've seen so many people do it, and now this is why I always ask people, in attack, think outside the box, do something different. Don't do what everyone else does because it's so easy to defend. If obviously you're aware of what everyone does. Fake shot stop, La Coqueta has a time and a place. I'm not saying don't ever do it. I'm just saying it has a time and a place. It has a time and a place, in my opinion, better inside the box, like on the penalty spot, rather than out here, out on the wing. It is so easy to read. It's so predictable. Inside the box, when you're one-on-one with a centre back, and you can go, let's say, you're here, defender's here, you're in the middle of the goal. You can go that way, or you can go that way. That then becomes a 50-50. Like, you're either going to go one way and he's going to think you're going the other way and get it wrong and you've got a free shot on goal, or he's going to go the same way and he may tackle you or just get a block in or something. There's not any. The only thing I ask you in that scenario, process what you think may be the most logical shot choice and just try it. If you're saying I've got a 3-star weak foot, going onto that 3-star weak foot wouldn't be a smart idea, would it? You want to try and go on the stronger foot, so obviously it's going that way. But then also, if the defender's aware of that, he probably knows which way you're going to go. But that's when it works well. Out on the wing, it's very predictable. Most people, though, I ask you, if you're running down the line and you haven't got a cross on, you can't beat the defender, you can't get into this area, you can't attack that area. If you want to do a fake shot stop to wait for, these runners to keep coming and kind of give you support on the edge, that's absolutely fine. That's not a problem. I don't mind you doing a La Coqueta every now and then, but a lot of the times, just run straight forward when you do a fake shot stop, or just turn backward. Like, don't just do that La Coqueta every time, as I said, because everyone does it. Now, if you are wanting to do it, what are we waiting for? You're waiting for the defender to commit. And so basically, if I've now inputted the fake shot stop, if that defender is, I know this is hard to see from the angle, if he's about here, we can do that La Coqueta either way.
Yeah.
If he's there, if he's, say, 3 yards away, don't do it, because then he's going to meet you at the end of your exit. Even if he went that way slightly and you went that way, he's got time to recover and get a tackle in at the end of an animation. What people don't realise with skill moves is that you input an animation, you can't change that animation until you're done, unless you do a skill move cancel, which is a new thing they've added in this year, which is a completely different ball game, but it is what it is. And that's why if they're too far away, they can defend it easily. Now, if you try and input it when they're like a yard away, they'll tackle you before you even get a chance to do that animation. All right. So that's that one. You already do the step overs, which can be useful as well. Elastico, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think it's good. It's useful. I like it. It works. It's not as good as it was at the start of the game. It's also, in my opinion, I think this one, we'll leave that for now. Once you feel you've nailed a lot more skill moves, this is your end game. This is the one you target to. This one's very unique because it's angle related and it's difficult to do at the time. Like, this one's the hardest one for you to learn, really. So I wouldn't necessarily say you need to go out your way and learn that just yet. I'd focus on the more simple, easier ones. Obviously, the video's there if you want to do it. Now, let's talk about actually your game then. We've kind of gone through how we do them and when we do them. So passing to Higuain here. Where's the defender?
You can just see it to his left. Is it to his left?
To his right. So Higuain's just here. Yeah. You've got the you can see the screen okay, can't you?
Yeah. It's just gone. It's my data, that's all.
What is it? Is it pixelated?
Yeah.
Let me just quickly come back up. Sorry, sometimes it does it with Discord. Discord doesn't like me transferring all this data. They're going to start charging me.
Oh, that's it.
Better? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, defender, just off to the side. Remember, if the defender was here and the defender was there, I can't do a heel to heel. I'd have to maybe turn back or something, or do a drag back. So we just do that heel to heel onto the angle, bang, goal. What am I thinking there when I go into that, when I lay that pass in? He's more than likely going to think he wants to get it on his right foot with Higuain.
Yeah.
He wants to get that gap. And this is why I'm saying it's so good when you've got 2 out options. I can go maybe a drag back or a fake shot into here, or I can go for a heel to heel there. Could go for a directional nutmeg there as well. I do the heel to heel, and then we just take it on his left foot. 4-star weak foot. I back him enough to finish there. Heel to heel can work here. Not nowhere near as good though, because you're not. The reason why the directional nutmeg is so good is because you get a speed boost.
Yeah.
Here, the heel to heel, we don't get a speed boost out of the heel to heel. It doesn't give you it. It's not a skill move that gives you that speed boost. The heel to heel is better inside the box. On the edge of the box, we've got a gap here to run into. The defender is off at an angle. He's not directly in front of me. So we're going to do that directional nutmeg, LB, RB, flip the right stick the way we're going, and we're going to attack that space. Word of advice, when you do a skill move and you get in, just hit the ball. The game seems to reward you for when you've done a skill move. I find the shot error is less when you just hit it, rather than trying to overcomplicate it at times. In terms of finishing, obviously you said that's something that you do struggle with. You could here go for the shot across goal, which is the 4-star weak foot Aguero, bang that in the back of the net. What could you also do here if you were unsure on this?
Near post.
Could do, not as good this year. The heel to heel, the near post finish works better when you're facing the goal dead on, straight on. Aguero's kind of a little bit on an angle here. I wouldn't back this purely because I would back it if you were with Ronaldo on outside of the foot straight. I would back that then. Yeah. I wouldn't back it with Aguero without the outside of the foot straight, purely because he's going to take that on his left foot. The shot's going to be underpowered. It's going to be a bit inaccurate. It's not going to be as good.
Yeah.
Next level kind of composure. Fake shot stop. That defender's going to run off there because he's going to. He knows you want to shoot. Fake shot stop. He will just go whoop, and then you can just go for a finesse foul. Nice. Yeah. I do that quite a lot. I bait the block in because I'm so scared about the opponent getting that AI block that sometimes I just overwork it really. That there, so we don't get a goal from it, but we work a good chance. You probably get into this scenario quite a lot, and you probably just feel like block, 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 tackle, 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 tackle. You don't have time to just take a normal touch. First time fake shot in this scenario is going to be your best friend, purely because it's so hard for the opponent to know where you're going to go and get a clean tackle in without giving away a penalty, because the animation's obviously so quick. You're taking the ball in a big stride. Have you done the first time fake shot? Is that something you feel comfortable with?
Yeah.
That's fine. So just first time fake shot. You obviously want to try and spot a gap to try and attack into. It is very much luck of the draw though. Really, if they get in and defend it, they get in and defend it. If they don't, they don't. It isn't. It is kind of just spot a gap. Go for the gap. Really.
Yeah.
Pass into Ronaldo. Defenders coming in. I call this like, imagine two rhinos charging at each other, head on. You got two players going to meet in the middle point of the contact. This doesn't work if you're playing against someone, and this is where you need to spot this, that with their centre backs, their immediate reaction is come back.
Yeah.
You don't need to do a ball roll then. You don't need to do anything. You can just keep dribbling, keep walking forward, and then pass the ball off and so on. You meet someone that's fairly aggressive. Let's say you played against me, for example. I would come and meet you here. I would come and want to get the ball off you. This is when a ball roll is going to work really well. They're going to come out, and what you're waiting for is the distance to be, give or take, I don't know, 2 yards. I kind of explain it as, imagine they stick their arm out, give them a little broomstick on the end, to sweep the floor. That's the sort of distance that we're looking for on the waiting for the commit. So he comes and commits in. We just do one little simple ball roll to get past him. Again, a ball roll, it's the same as a La Coqueta. It's a 50-50. You're going to go one way, whether he goes... Well, to be fair, it's more than that. It's more in your favour because they've technically got 3 angles to defend. He may think you're just going to take another touch straight forward. If he stays on straight forward, which is what he does, he doesn't defend it. If he goes up and you go down, he doesn't defend it. If he goes down and you go down, then obviously he probably gets tackling. So we do that, and then we follow that up just with a little scoop turn. Just give us that speed boost. Fake shot stop. Now, we come into here, the fake shot stop, really, really good, purely because of the fact of we're both sprinting. Here may be a scenario that you want to do a La Coqueta. Which way would you go? Which way do you think is the most viable?
Left. Towards the goal line. Yeah.
Can go either way, to be honest. I think this way would probably be better, purely because he's going to see that run, and that looks the most appealing to you.
Yeah.
So he may just move that man out of the way there. But you could do a La Coqueta. If they were a little bit further away, I'd do an Elastico, personally, but they're too close. The La Coqueta here, though, probably wouldn't work purely because they're already on me. They're like touch tight, too close. They'll stop me before I even get a chance to lay off that animation. Next up. When it comes to this skill move here, Higuain, I get send him on a run. We have to think about which way do we want to go. You've got the pass up to the Higuain. You've got the space to go into in between the Varane. You've technically got the space to go into behind as well. Very much a pick where you want to go. I personally think here, going the other way like that and work better purely because of him thinking the Higuain pass was there. That's where I'm saying you need to process what does the opponent think you're going to do, and you do the opposite. If I would have gone that way with a scoop turn, look at what he does with a Varane straight away.
Yeah.
Steps up into where that scoop turn would have been. He may have tackled me there. Now, I do get a shot off. I don't score, unfortunately. Go for the near post. And goalkeeper gets an easy save in. And that's how they... Does that all make sense?
Yeah, it does. Yeah. It's all good, that. Yeah.
These ones are ones that I do a lot inside the box as well, by the way. If you ever there's too many men for me to shoot, but I'm a little bit crowded, I'm a little bit clustered, I'm not too sure what I want to do. I do a fake shot, the direction that I'm running, like that with Aguero. that can work really well inside the box, because most people, when they start to see a skill move animation, they expect you to go a different direction that you're running. You know, they expect a Berber spin, a McGeady spin, or whatever. Sometimes just doing that fake shot the way you're facing just can work really quite well, actually. It's quite surprising at times. I do that there. Ball comes into Correa. A little heel to heel because he's on the angle, just to generate a little bit of time, a little bit more space. If I carry on sprinting there, do you know what happens? So if I carry on just dribbling, that Dharma Traore comes across, uses his strength and takes the ball off me.
Yeah.
Here we go. So let's look at this. So if you can learn, obviously, your skill moves and how to do them, when to do them, but you can also learn is how to defend skill moves. Watch how he starts a skill move animation here. He does a little step over sort of thing and then gets that speed boost. Watch how I drop back with him. I don't step in at the time of the animation. I'm waiting for the exit of the animation. The ball's there now for me to win. You know, as I said, how you can step in at the end of it. I can't step in at the start. The ball's too close to his feet. Now I can step in and go, thank you very much.
Yeah, got it.
Off,
yeah.
You'll notice a lot with me. I do little ball rolls like that in attack just to evade the oncoming challenge.
Yeah.
Not always needed. It's just a habit of mine, really. Could have gone for a fake shot stop there. Just purely because Stones is sprinting and I'm sprinting.
Yeah.
However, if I do a fake shot stop there and he stops with me, you then have a choice to go either way with a lack of cutter. If you wanted to do it, take your pick, to be honest. It is very much a look at a draw, I suppose. I use them quite a lot as well. You know, when a defender's
do that.
Yeah, when a defender's touch tight to you. I could ball roll away here and recycle and go back to centre mid. Sometimes I'm willing to just take that. Come on, let's have a run. Let's see if I can beat you. And we get them. I do them a lot as well, actually. Double ball rolls.
Yeah.
So when I'm down on the byline, if I haven't got a sweat back across or I can't keep going to the byline, I've ran out of room, a double ball roll inwards. Very difficult for them to defend purely because they've got to step in again at that perfect time. Right. Does that make sense? Is there any questions on that?
All good. Yeah, that's good.
Let's go and jump into a game then. Do you want to chuck me over a invite on Xbox? Right, so what we're going to do is we're not focusing here on scoring loads of goals. You know, I'm not going to really look at too much. All I want to see is attempted skill moves. So don't be afraid to have a go with loads. Get them wrong, get them right, and then we'll quickly run over them at the end and kind of say, yeah, this one worked because of this reason, and this one worked because of not this reason. All right.
Yeah.
That could have been one. First time fake shot upwards could have worked.
I know, I tried to do it.
Did you?
Oh, he's offside.
You tried to do it, but what? It just didn't input?
It didn't register, yeah.
Have you got the controller inputs up in the top right?
No.
What did you think I was going to do there?
Carry on going to the left.
Yeah. So I thought that's what you think I'm going to do. So what did I do? The opposite.
Opposite.
Quick fake shot back onto the right foot. You thought I was going to go that way. Because that, even though it's left-footed, we all know Ronaldo is very capable of scoring from there. That was probably the more logical thing to do. Me doing that fake shot could have meant that you may have been able to get a tackle in if you were quick enough. But it also meant that if you were assuming where I'd go, you'd be in trouble. The first double tap pass you did, was there any reason why you played that into Rashford?
No, I did mean to do it. I do it quite a lot without thinking about it.
Yeah, I've noticed a lot of people do it actually with coach sessions recently. Double tap pass was really good last year in like, so say if you just hold off here, if you don't tackle me, say for whatever reason I wanted to try a risky pass. Say this was on the edge of the box and I don't know, Dybala's inside the box and he's in a really good position. If you grab the Kante and just put him kind of close to Dybala and you're covering that pass, That's when a double tap pass may work, because it's really hard for you, like here, like that. That's the perfect
Yeah,
scenario.
yeah.
Walker was covering it. You played it then when there wasn't a
need.
It's like me now going, right, Dybala's open, you've just covered him. Now, like playing that double tap pass into there, what it does is the person that receives it, it makes it very difficult for them to take a good touch to, you know, receive the ball and get going. It slows the pace down. Like even there, like me laying that into Jones, if I do a double tap pass here, it's so much slower. Whereas if I just go normal pass in there, bang, I've got it straight on me. I can do what I want with it and kind of go. Yeah, I have noticed a lot of people do it recently.
Attacking possibilities for the Blades.
Well done. Good finish. Good fake shot. Tackle. Perfect there. What did I do? I did a fake shot stop. You waited for the animation. Bang. Let's get straight in on him before he gets a chance to do anything.
Oh,
see, you've done the fake shot. That's a third one now with that Tavernier out on that right hand side. So I just kind of half expected it then. Bit of a predictable one.
Oh, maybe the equaliser. Can he convert?
oh shit.
That's the extra composure that I was talking about. You know.
Yeah, that's the bit that I need.
Yeah. So I knew you were going to panic then, but the reason being that was your last defender. I had a chance to hit that ball with Dybala. You are going to do everything you can to block that. That means you're probably going to press the tackle button. You're going to commit. You may have read that. You may have think, nah, Dybala 3-star weak foot. He wants to get it on the left. However, if someone's that close to goal with an opening to shoot, I think most people are going to go for that shot, really, rather than doing what I did. I ensured there by doing that I was going to get the shot off on his left foot and have a higher chance of scoring. Because I have a good feeling that would have been blocked if I would have gone with my right foot.
So the whistle then. We're up the
Good have.
halfway stage. Bruno Fernandes has it.
Why do you think that pass didn't work?
Because you read it.
I wasn't controlling that, man. You've made a few passes that are angles related that have gone wrong, and they are. So, let's say if I lay the pass into the Tonali here, if I try and turn and lay the pass off straight away, like that, that's hard for him to do. I was aiming that for my right back, Tavernier, but he went to there purely because he's turning and it's like straight away lay the ball off. It's quite difficult to do.
Yeah.
Sometimes that turn, touch, then lay off, that extra little touch just to ensure the body is facing the way that you want the ball to go, and then you'll be in a much higher position. Like there, that Rooney pass, next time that won't go. That'll be a more pathetic pass because that was so hard for him to do.
Yeah.
Walker. Conte has it. Saint-Maximin.
There with that Saint-Maximin, it was quite aggressive for me. You had the Rashford there. It was pretty obvious you were going to want to turn to try and find the Rashford for a 1-2. Take the advice that I give of when you lay a ball into someone, take the touch to where the ball has come from.
Where the ball's come from,
yeah. And then turn. That can make it a lot easier.
Ronaldo.
Defending. So there with the Elastico.
Looking for the goal that would put them ahead.
There with the Elastico, just spotting that there was a bit of a gap between your centre-back Walker and then your right-back, and just using the Elastico to drive into the gap. It gives you a speed boost out of the skill move. You were stood still, like, you know, you were standing still, which obviously me on a move, running, sprinting, and you trying to get going, I've obviously got the edge on you then.
Yeah.
Do you want to practice the fake shot stop Black Oketa, by the way, here? So if you run down the line, maybe, if you get the ball, come back, I'll give you the ball. Get the ball into Rashford, run down the line, and then do a fake shot stop. I'm going to defend this like quite aggressively, all right. Can be Rashford or Saint-Maximin, whoever you feel comfortable with. Just one of them with a bit of pace. So if you run down the line, I'll bring Smalling over, wait for me to commit. That there, too far away.
Yeah.
So like
too far away.
It wasn't the perfect example because I wasn't close enough to start off with. Let me try and see if I can get it here with El Shawari. You come to me. I'm getting. You're close enough. Now I can go forward a bit.
Yeah.
Can you just see that slight difference in the distance?
Yeah.
69 and 72.
Levels high. So the current scoreline.
Do you want to practice a scoop turn as well, actually? So if I let you get onto the edge of the box, if you lay the ball, say, into Rashford's feet, so if you carry on running with Rooney, get the ball back to Rooney. And then just keep running, keep going, keep going, keep going. And then just pass the ball into Rashford. Now stand still and then scoop turn. So there, you held RB. So when you do a fake shot with RB, you face the goal.
Rooney. Rashford.
So if I'm facing this way, this is where.
That's it.
Oh, there you go. All right.
And then practice the other way.
Right, got it. 1 minute.
So that one there you're doing is like the 180-degree scoop turn. So it's a little bit slower. So if you just
That's the one.
still, yeah. Just stand still. Push this. You want to push the left analog stick, say to 12 o'clock, 90 degrees upwards because you're facing 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then you want to push X and A, X at the same time. So if you do 12 o'clock, X, A. That one again,
like
that's the big one. We want to do the smaller one. You at the minute, you're pushing towards the goal. Don't push towards the goal. Push upwards or downwards.
Right, okay.
That's it. That's the quicker, snappier one. That's the 90-degree scoop turn. At the minute, you're doing the 180. So if you want to do it while running.
Right, okay.
So now, if you run back towards your goal, don't sprint. Just run back towards your goal, dribbling. You're running towards 9 o'clock. You're running left. Do X and A. Push the left analog stick towards, imagine 7 o'clock or 10 o'clock.
Oh, no.
Keep the analog stick facing up. That's it. There you go. That's the running scoop turn. Again, hold and come back. So now you're running towards. Just slow down. So breathe. That's right.
Yeah.
Now you're running towards my goal, which if you imagine a clock, you're running towards 3 o'clock. Push the left analog stick towards 1 o'clock or 1 o'clock or 5 o'clock.
1 o'clock or 5.
Because remember, you're looking for about about 60 to 90-degree angle. So say here, Ronaldo, I'm running towards my goal. I'm facing 3 o'clock. I'm going to do the scoop turn. Hang on. I'm going to do the scoop turn. X and push the left analog stick down towards 5 o'clock.
Right. Okay.
Towards 1 o'clock. 5 o'clock, 1 o'clock. And literally, just you can keep doing that one a little bit wrong there.
So it's the analog stick and X at the same time, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So what we'll do is then, just as we come to the end, run over some of the skill moves that we did in that game that I've jotted down for us, and we can highlight that for you. Was there any questions from that? Was there any of that
no, it's good. Or? Really good, mate. Yeah, really good. Just need to practice that because I get the timing wrong a bit and it doesn't do it properly.
Yeah. The hardest part about it is knowing it and then doing it in the heat of the moment.
Yeah.
In top right.
Yeah.
I'm going to slow this down. I'm going to pause it when I do it. See how I did X and A and look where the analog stick's pushing?
Yeah. All at the same time.
Running at 3 o'clock. Pretty much, yeah. Literally all at the same time. Play at normal speed. It's very quick. It's very snappy. Done.
Yeah.
Done. And another. Alright.
Yeah.
Use the heel to heel there just to make you keep guessing. I don't get a massive speed boost from it. I don't do a directional nutmeg here, even though a directional nutmeg could work, purely because I'm thinking in my head, I've just done one 5 minutes ago. You might think I'm going to do it again. Let's try something else.
Yeah.
Trying to be again.
Okay.
When I lay that ball in, by the way, I do this a lot as well. I don't know if you notice it when I'm playing. I dribble quite quickly with quick turns. Watch how here with Dybala, I go that way. Look at my left analog stick. This is just going to be the left stick. Look how I go up, down, back up. I always go one way, back the other way, then that way.
Yeah.
I know full well I'm going back here, but what I'm trying to do is make you think he's going up, and then you go up, and then I turn back, and then you go, oh no, you turn back, and you pull your guy out even further.
Yeah.
So that one little turn up, one little turn back down, just to make it really difficult for you. That then meant that you were on this player that little bit longer, which kind of keeps that passing lane open. Lay that in. I think you know full well I'm going to go for my left foot. So just a little fake shot backwards, get it on the right and smash that at the near post. Again, directional nutmeg. I've got a lot of space to run into here. I want to use my pace. I want to use Ronaldo's strength. Directional nutmeg. You're off at the right angle. Turn. Bang. Go.
Yeah.
Print out of it. Go, 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 go. Oh, I think I like this here from you. Oh, this I jotted down purely.
Yeah, that was, yeah.
Yeah, purely just to say that's where it wasn't needed. Like there with Kante, obviously just take a touch. You like that double tap pass. There was no need. You could just lay that into feet normally. There, La Croqueta. You could have done a fake shot stop into a La Croqueta if you wanted to. You probably didn't purely because I've told you don't always do them prior to that. So this is the extra composure that's kind of required at times. Fake shot stop. Just go into a little roulette. Go there. I go fake shot down because I think that you think I'm going to go on my left foot because it's Dybala. Everyone wants to go on the left foot. I could have hit that. I don't like the look of that though with Dybala. You think I'm probably going to hit that. I've done what I need to do. No, I take it one step further. Drag back. Left foot. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Yeah.
The reason why your La Croqueta didn't work then is because you do the fake shot stop and you also then take another touch. The fake shot stop into La Croqueta should be fake shot stop. Now it should be a La Croqueta. I'm too far away here. The La Croqueta, like, you should realise here, I told you to do it, so that's what you've done. Say if you were in a game, this is the wrong scenario. He's too far away. He needs to be, what did I say? Arm out, give him a broomstick as if he's sweeping the floor. That's a distance that we're looking for to then input the La Croqueta. You take another touch. That's where the La Croqueta will always go wrong. It's meant to be fake shot stop into a La Croqueta with no other touches in between. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you look at my one, because yours is a little bit more clunkier, it's not as smooth. We run down the line. Fake shot stop. La Croqueta. That little ball roll to shift that onto the left foot. Get the finesse. All right. And then, obviously you had a practice of your scoop turns as well. Can you see that, how that's really slow? That 180 degree scoop turn that you did? Really, really slow. While as the ones that, we did at the end here, the ones that we do here, that a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
Boom. Boom. All right.
So instead of 180, it's
90, 60 degrees or so, give or take.
Yeah. Okay.
And that is it then, buddy. I hope that.
That's good.
I hope that all makes sense.
Good, mate. Yeah,
and,
I'm going to play weekend league this weekend, so.
Well, keep me updated. Let me know how you get on. Obviously, if you have any questions or anything, you know where I am. You just drop me a message. Always happy to help. Obviously, thank you for your support as always.
You're welcome.
Keep me updated with how you're getting on. I'll get the video over to you in the next 24 to 48 hours. Shouldn't be too long.
Yeah.
So then, there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you thought down below. Do leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.